How you doing, everybody? Jazz Views with CJ Shern here, and I'm very sad to report the passing of the one-of-a-kind great drummer, Grady Tate, who just passed away at the age of 85, and that was reported by NPR. A great friend of mine of over 20 years posted the link on Facebook, and Grady Tate is somebody who I've always loved his playing in different contexts. I first heard his playing with Jimmy Smith. As you know, I love Jimmy Smith, and when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I was in a Sam Goody or something, and I picked up the album Off the Top, which featured George Benson, Stanley Turrentine, and Ron Carter. It's a really famous album on Electro Musician from 1982, and Mr. Tate's playing is fantastic on that. In addition to his tremendous drumming, which he would also use to back several vocalists with, he was a tremendously talented baritone singer, and that's actually what he was doing for most of the end of his life. And he was the sound of a generation, and as a matter of fact, those who grew up on Schoolhouse Rock in the 60s and 70s. And he led some vocal sessions in the late 60s and early 70s. And in the early 90s, he led some vocal sessions for Milestone. And one of my favorite performances of Mr. Tate's is Summertime from the album One Night with Blue Note Preserved, Volume 3, which features a quartet: Grover Washington Jr. on soprano saxophone, Kenny Burrell on the guitar, Reggie Workman on the bass. And it's just a fantastic performance showcasing Tate's sensitivity. I mean, the way that this man could swing a quarter note was unbelievable, and the way he was just able to both be a very interactive player and be completely sensitive to the music is just I can't think of that many drummers that are like that, to be honest. And Simon Phillips, the great drummer, said that he used to listen to Grady Tate's quarter note ride cymbal swing for hours and trying to emulate that. And as you know, Simon Phillips, he's most known for his associations with bands like Judas Priest and Toto, but he is also an accomplished jazz player. He has played for several years with Hinomi Uehara in her trio project with Anthony Jackson. And Grady Tate certainly is just a lesson for everybody who plays jazz drums or who wants to play jazz drums at the best level of how to swing. And Tate was also terrific on Oscar Peterson's 1981 Pablo album, Ain't But a Few of Us Left. I'm sorry, Milt Jackson featuring Oscar Peterson. Ain't But a Few of Us Left. Terrific album. And my condolences to Grady Tate's family and friends. This is truly a huge loss for the jazz world. And for more than 50 years, he was just an unbelievable keeper of the flame. So it's just really sad, but his music will live on forever. Remember, everybody, peace, love, groove, and keep swinging. I will talk to you later.